that's big. That's big. That's big. All right, good morning folks. Have a go at the country we're in. Super skinny little creeks, tidal systems, and a bit of an explorer as well. So I haven't been here in this particular stretch before. Really keen to see how we go in this new sort of water. Got the little yak in tow, and we're just jumping over all these sort of logs and all sorts of structure, timber, that sort of thing, and getting a bit of exercise, and hopefully we can get a few fish. As you can see, it's been overcast, a bit drizzly, rainy, so I'm going to try and pull out the big camera where I can. But I think most of the day it's going to be overcast, but that's not a problem at all. We'll see how we go and see if we can't get anything. So let's go. Yep. Oh no. Far out, wasn't paying attention. That'll wake you up. I was like, there's got to be something in this structure here. Well, what a way to start the morning. That was a good one too. That'll get the heart racing in the morning. Look at this water. Crystal clear, slowly flowing. Definitely not from the rain, it's from the tide and stuff. But when you've got little spots like this and you see a little deep hole, it's always good just to pluck a cast in, because you just never know. You just never know. Deep little snag just hanging off this little darker section here. See if anything's in there wanting to come out and have a feed. Keep throwing this walk the dog just because it got that hit earlier. It may look like super skinny water, but we've got a fish upstream of here, so there's every chance that there's fish in here as well. So you might be looking at this spot and being going, okay, I'm going to target the little structures on the bank and stuff, but all of its structure, especially these skinny little systems, you can imagine that there'll be logs in the middle here. So sort of like land-based fishing, I'm going to fan my cast all the way around before proceeding with the kayak, because yeah, you don't get too many chances with these really small systems, so try and make the most of it where you can. These moths don't care about bloody bug spray. My goodness. Oh. Thought I saw something eating bugs off the surface there. They covered in me. They feel it, they're all over me. It's alright, we're going to change to a little insect sort of pattern, because I'm seeing some blow-ups and stuff, just like little swirls off the surface, and I feel like it's sort of a predatory species just slurping the little bugs off the top. So let's try something like a little splash prawn. Just see. He's still there. He's right there, he's right there. plenty of brim up in this system when I was here last time. I reckon they're brim. Isn't that bullfin like a big aggressive predator? And I saw one following the lure in. It was definitely brim shaped. So I've got a feeling they're either mullet or brim. I've seen a couple of little brim come out and look at the small lures, and nothing really buffing really hard, so I'm going to leave them for a bit, just because it looks like the bugs are starting to clear up a little bit, but it's very, very hard not to throw a lure into all this little commotion up here. Gosh, if I had my fly with me, that little cicada pattern or mayfly pattern, be having a ball with these brim and mullet smashing stuff off the surface. That's not the target, so we'll keep pushing through. Try with the little splashy and little poppers and stuff, and alas, no real takers. I think you've got to match the hatch, and very hard to match that hatch. Yes. Epic. It's only a matter of time. Yeah, it's a good one. Epic. Yeah, that's a nice wob. What a way to start it. Oh, I was like, surely there's got to be one in here. Surely, with all these bugs and brim and stuff. That is so sick. Such a healthy fish. Oh, so sick. So sick. That's made it worth it so much. Yes. Such a beautiful, beautiful fish with this really, really skinny water. Absolutely amazing. The birds are chirping. You can see there's roos bouncing along. There's obviously brim hitting the surface and stuff, but this is a lovely, lovely fish. That is a pudgy wild fish. Look at the belly on it. Absolutely amazing little fish. And yeah, just come off this little tiny snag, and I was using the little MMD bony swim, just tweaking it along the snag, and he just come out and absolutely clobbered it. So no doubt that these guys were up here. Still very, very much tidal and salty. So these overcast conditions, this rain and stuff like that, things turn them on a little bit. So we'll I'll pop a tag in this little dude and then send them on out of here. Beautiful, beautiful wild fish. Got the tag in there. Send her around here. Won't muck around with her too much longer. There she goes. She's back out of there. She had it wrapped up under her gill plate there and in the gills itself. So I was worried about her going off, but nah, she swam off beautifully. So that's really, really cool. Look at this little water here. Like, it's absolutely stunning. Stunning water, and to be honest, I can go home a happy man. Like, you know, it's only one fish, but the areas that you get these fish in, so cool. And look, I don't know if it's going to focus in on it, but there's little brim and stuff smacking those bugs still smacking bugs. It's really weird, eh? Really weird. Although we approached an hour without catching anything, I was still very confident that we were going to get something. MMD bony swim, spangled perch colour, doing the damage. First blood. Through the walking baits, poppers, all sorts, and nothing really taking a liking to it. Expect that one early on with the big blow up. But we'll just throw this around now for a little bit longer. It's great because it's still like a surface lure, but you can suspend it and work it along the surface, but really pause it in their face. I think that one came on a pause. I had it there and then I started winding it again. and he just absolutely clobbered it. So hopefully we can get another one, but nonetheless I'm super stoked. There was a 40 centimeter fish, really fat too, so that's a good sign. Nice and healthy. There is so much life up here. Hundreds of bream, hundreds of them. Still going with these moths and bugs and stuff. If I had the fly, could have had an absolute ball. Now realizing too that what's eating the surface little bugs and stuff is not just bream. There's lots and lots of mullet. I've seen a couple of schools come up next to me and just slurp them off the surface, so definitely gives me more reason to throw mullet patterns and stuff, and just see if we can't get any more fish. It's so healthy up here, like bugs everywhere, bait everywhere, wildlife everywhere. No doubt that it's a thriving little system here. Thriving. Oh, big swell on it. Yep, there he goes. Got it. Nice. Nice. He's only little. Oh, he had 2 goes at it, this one. That's number 2. Nice. 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 I think I'll just keep throwing this little bony swim for a little bit longer. Yes, that's so cool. There we go. Beautiful little fish as the sun's coming out. Had some difficulties with that tagging gun, so we'll get him straight out of here. He's gone. Alright, we'll keep going. Very cool. Have to go to a subsurface probably soon. There is so much structure through here. It's unbelievable. Absolutely magical. The fish is a bonus, to be honest. Like, it is so nice. I know I keep harping on about it, but this beats canal fishing any day of the week. So that sun is well and truly out now, so I've just decided to take some of the top water lures off. I've still got my bony swim on for those darker shadowy spots. We're going to go for little paddle tails like this. That's the heavy hitter, the 3-inch. And yeah, as I said, bony swim's still there, so if I find some deeper, darker structures that look surfacey or look great for a little bony swim, I'll chuck her in there. But in the meantime, we'll just keep pushing up. Nowhere near where I thought I would be. I had a quick look on Google Maps and I haven't even made that much distance, but nonetheless still covered some ground, but there's still so much more to go. So we'll just keep going. Just putting it out there, the most underrated snack that you could take fishing, Vegemite and cheese scroll from bloody Coles. They are amazing. And you know, you might not get the big numbers that you do in say like a dam or canals or something like that, chasing other fish and stuff like that, but it's so beautiful out here. One fish in this sort of country is so worth it. Like, you saw the skinny water that we had, and yeah, just the wildlife, and just I can't hear anything. I can't hear anyone for miles and miles. It's beautiful out here. So we'll keep going for a little bit longer. I've got a couple more bends and stuff like that, bit of structure, and call it a day. big. That's big. No, it's... Oh yeah, still there. Still there. That's a big fish. That's a big fish. Okay. Oh, wow. That's a good one. Yeah. Absolutely smacked the little lure. Absolutely smacked it. Oh, he's taking me for a joyride, this one. Oh my goodness. Sorry? That thing is massive. For this little tiny creek. I called it for a jack. I thought it was a jack the way it ran. Oh my god. That is unreal. Let's get out here, look after this guy, and then get a tag in it, send it on its way. This fish is an absolute belter for this system. Look at this. Look at the belly on it. Isn't that a beautiful, beautiful fish? So tummied up. I can't even hold it, let alone put it in the camera. Isn't that an absolute cracking wild fish? The Crush City heavy hitter in the 3-inch. Skipping it deep into the structure. Beautiful wild fish. So I'll put them in the net here, give her a little bit of a drink, tag her, and then send her on out of here. But that has made the trip so worth it. Look at the belly on this thing. So bellied up. That's a cracking fish for this little system. I think she's ready to go. So just give her a bit of a swim. Send her on out of here. See you, girl. There she goes. Back to the depths. As I said before, I could go ham happy man without catching anything else, but that is unreal. Literally like the start of this little pool, this little section here. Amazing, amazing. So we'll keep going for a little bit further, see if we can't get anything else. Yeah, that one came on my bloody jack gear. This is a 10 to 20 pound rod with 30 pound braid and 25 pound leader, I think. And I actually thought it was a jack to start off with. Pulled me backwards like a jack. And yeah, you can definitely get jacks in this system. When I came here last year just to scope it out on Google Maps and stuff, didn't fish it, but at the launch spot there was a dead jack, dead fresh jack. So it wasn't like a carcass that someone had left or anything like that. It was definitely up there, but it just died of natural causes, I suppose. So definitely can get them up here. But that is so sick. Alright, that's going to do it there, ladies and gents. Great day out here in this beautiful, beautiful system. I just love getting up in these natural creeks and away from people. You're surrounded by birds, wildlife, all that sort of stuff, and then the bonus is you can catch some fish as well. So at the end of the day, it's not massive numbers or anything like that compared to like a bigger system, a dam or a canal or something like that, but they are worth it, absolutely worth it. One fish in these little systems, especially if it's new to you, really worth it. So this morning I'll run through what we caught our fish on. So the first two earlier in the morning was on the little MMD bony swim there. It's upside down. There you go, it's a spangled perch coloured off floating one. And it's like a slow suspend sink in this sort of saltish, brackish water. So, and the way that I really like using them is, you know, casting them and then letting them sink. And sometimes you can let it sink and it'll suspend about this far under the water and then it does a little dart, that sort of thing. So really works really well. Sometimes you can even slow roll it. I think a couple of them came on the slow roll too. So, and then that last one, that fish of the day, came on the little new heavy hitter there by Rapala. That's a Rapala Crush City heavy hitter. 3-inch size there in the whitebait colour. And I've just got that rig there with a EWG hook that's weighted there. So it's about I think it's like a 1/6 or a 1/4. But really good on this sort of gear. You can like skip it right into the snags and stuff like that. It's got a great action when you skip it, and then when you work it on the way back, that roll is just really enticing for fish. But yeah, definitely accounted for the biggest one for the day and the biggest one of the season so far. So really cool nonetheless, and can't wait to come back up here another time and see if we can't get anything bigger and more numbers. So really appreciate it as usual, guys. Give it a like, comment down below if you got anything for me, and hit subscribe if you're new as well. I appreciate it as usual, guys. We'll see you next time. Thanks.